Hi, my name is Shaheen. First of all, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's safe and sound. We're going through very hard times right now, and even though we want to stay at home and we know we need to stay at home, it doesn't mean that it isn't challenging because all change takes time to adapt to, and this is a pretty big change that's happened quite suddenly. And so it's understandable that people might be struggling to do this right now. And that also means that if you've never experienced anxiety or low moods or depression before, you might be experiencing it for the first time. Which is why I'm making this video with HDFC Bank because we wanted to bring you content that's as meaningful and as useful as possible. And today we want to talk to you about just a few things that you can do to sort of manage your time in lockdown at home. So the first thing that you can do is to establish a routine. Now, routines are really important because they anchor you and they stabilize you. They give you stability when your emotional and your physical world is unsafe and unstable, which our world currently is. And there's a lot of comfort that can come from just knowing that every day at 2 p.m., no matter what, you'll be eating your lunch. So routines don't have to be complicated. You can start small. Just wake up and go to sleep at the same time every day and eat your meals at the same time every day. It really takes away a lot of decision-making pressure as well. So it helps with the day-to-day stress of your life. The other thing to do is to unplug from the news. You know, our brains are built to problem solve, and if you're afraid, you will naturally seek out information that sort of confirms your worst fears and solidifies all of that, which is why I think it's really important to sort of limit your news intake to no more than 5 or 10 minutes a day, because that way you get all the information that you need, but you're not also just mindlessly scrolling through stuff that's going to make you anxious. The other thing to do, which I think is very important, is to allow yourself to feel bad. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We've never done this before. You don't have to take this time to lose 5 kilos or, learn how to play the guitar or to become fluent in Spanish. You just have to get through the day. And, these are distressing times. It's only a mark of sanity to be distressed by times that are distressing. Above everything, just practice kindness and compassion with yourself on a daily basis. The other thing to do is to practice gratitude. I know that's a really hard thing to do, especially if you've experienced some of the worst effects of this pandemic, like business loss or like illness. I know that's a hard thing to do, but again, it's very research-backed and it's very scientifically proven that gratitude really does help your state of mind. So every day, if you can, just jot down a couple of things that you're grateful for on a daily basis and focus on the things that you do have versus the things that you don't, because again, it really helps calm you and makes you feel good about your day. The other thing to do is to create a health disruption plan. A lot of anxiety also comes from the fact that, we're afraid of the future. We're afraid that if something were to go wrong, we wouldn't know how to handle it. So one way to combat that is to have a plan in place for if something were to go wrong. So I recommend talking to your GP, talking to your family doctor about, health specific things about coronavirus specific to your health and your family members' health based on whatever, health issues you may have. And, also create a plan in case something, God forbid, were to go wrong. What would you do in that case? Because that way you have a concrete way forward and you don't have to speculate, and that stress of planning is kind of again taken off your back. The last thing to do is to help people. Now, we're all going through a lot, but there are people that are suffering immeasurably right now. And, if you can donate, if you can just feed the stray dogs in your area, if you can talk to an elderly person every day who might be lonely, all these things are huge acts of kindness, and kindness is what we need above anything else right now. So, do what you can, donate to whatever charity you can. One of the ways to do that is to donate to the PM Cares Fund. And you can also do that through hdfcbank.com. So if you want to do that, again, donate whatever little bit that you can. No amount is too small. No act of kindness is too small. It will not go unnoticed. And, again, just remember that this is also going to pass. This is temporary. Everything in life is temporary. Nothing is permanent. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, because that means we're going to be past this soon. So stay safe, stay indoors, and take care of yourself. I hope this video was helpful.